excelling in the classrooms of Hogwarts, there is a Ravenclaw, a student of the craft devoted to the pursuit of knowledge. There is no test too hard, no task too challenging, for this genius soars past the competition like a bird in the sky, carried by wind and wings. New spells, new potions are the domain of the intellectual, rising to the top, draped in blue and bronze. He is a devoted scholar, and his name is Grit of the Genius. Yow, man! Welcome to the Frickcast and to the Dr. Squatch Soap Guides. Today we have the Grit of the Genius, a bar that raises the bar of shower academic standards. This is a part of the Harry Potter collection, a collab between Squatch and the Boy Who Lived. It is of course the Ravenclaw edition, with a breezy scent like standing at the peak of Hogwarts. It has literal sky-high potential, but is this bar truly a genius? Well, let's get into this inquisitive bricc. We'll begin with the unique ingredients, and again, shout out to Evan for sending me the Canadian list, which is more detailed. It has all of the true names, as well as those not listed on the American box. So here is that for those interested. As for the Ravenclaw themed ingredients, we first have the highlighted Blue Crown Passion Flower Extract. This is an antioxidant ingredient, helping to protect skin from harmful things like UV rays. It's also soothing, calming, and anti-inflammatory, being used to relieve against ailments like burns. Next up is pumice, a Squatch staple. This is going to provide some of that light grit, helping to exfoliate, clear away dead skin, and allow for a deeper clean. Much of the same can be said about coconut shell powder, as it is another exfoliant, gently smoothing skin. And last is crownwood fern extract. This is an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antibacterial ingredient. Ferns in general seem to be known for their anti-aging, skin toning properties, but as for this specific species, it seems to have some benefits in fighting against acne, and something tells me the nerds of Ravenclaw could certainly use that. Overall, we have a bricc that looks to protect, soothe, and smooth skin, perfect for turning the bullied into the bully. The scent of this smart boy is very straightforward. It is 100% a sporty cologne smell. As described, it is very breezy. It's a very airy scent that does help capture that sky-high, top of the tower feeling. To me, it just really reminds me of like a cheap cologne you'd get at like Ross, which is kind of fitting because that is something a nerd would wear. I wouldn't say it's a bad scent, but it is my least favorite from the collection. It just smells very artificial and cheap. Like I swear I can smell the rubbing alcohol in this bricc. That being said, I do think this scent has a place in the Squatch lineup. It's around a medium potency, but in true Ravenclaw fashion, it has some unsuspecting strength, since it's not at all a subtle scent, and in my experience, the strongest of the Harry Potter collection. Overall, it is very breezy, very airy, very fresh, and if you're a fan of the more sporty style cologne scents, then you may like this one. It's ideal if you ever wanted to smell like the Ravenclaw locker room. Like the rest of the Harry Potter collection, I found this bar to be an above average Squatch clean, although not as much as its Gryffindor and Slytherin counterparts. While listed as a light grit, it may as well be 0. It's very light. There's basically no noticeable grit here, which is ironic but also fitting, as the bricc's called Grit of the Genius. But as we all know, nerds have no grit. That doesn't hold this bar back though, as it is a nice moisturizing clean, combined with that breezy scent that really does grow on you in the shower. It leaves you feeling as fresh and free as a soaring raven. Or is it an eagle? I don't care what anyone says, it should be a raven. As for my thoughts, I do like the Grit of the Genius, but it is my least favorite from the collection. We'll rank it as a this bricc be bussin' for now. The scent is a simple yet strong one. It's a sporty cologne scent that just smells windy and airy, pretty accurately fitting that Ravenclaw tower vibe. While more so a 0 grit bar, it is still one with a nice clean to it, resulting in an overall fresh feeling bricc. The box and theme are again on point. I think the scent really fits with Ravenclaw, which is supposed to represent the air element. It really does smell like you're high up in the sky. That being said, this bar just felt very artificial to me. The blue color, the unnatural, kinda cheap cologne scent hold this bar back a tier for me. That's only my opinion though, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments. Do I got any Ravenclaws out there? What do you think of the Eagle/Raven Boy? Let me know if you get your hands on this intelligent bricc. Scouring the ancient archives, the Ravenclaw seeks to learn, to innovate, the allure of knowledge drawing them forward, the chance to discover limitless wisdom, emerging as a beacon of passion worthy to wield the clever bricc of Ravenclaw.